basically the actual computers, the routers, anything physical, anything you can touch. You know, the cabling, the infrastructure. That's what we do here. That's what sort of the IT world. IT stands for information technology. Basically taking technology and using it to process information. So here in the IT world, we tend to focus on the hardware. Programming is more writing the software. It's like so if you turn your computer on, you know, basically when you hit that button, the computer starts up, all the parts inside work together, you know, they get your operating system loaded. That's all what we do. You know, then you go and launch Google Chrome. Well, that program was written by a programmer. That was written by a software developer. So, you know, we focus on the machines and the infrastructure to run the software that the programmers will write. Does that make sense? They're two separate worlds, but together they create the experience, you know, that a user has when they sit down at their computer and they, you know, use whatever program it is that they need to use to do what they need to do. And you know, in the business world, that's really where IT fits in. You know, you've got a company that, you know, makes anything. They make widgets. You know, they make something. They need computers. They need, you know, network connectivity. They need to, you know, get their branches together. They need to get people communicating to do that work, to make those widgets, to sell them and make the money. And that's where we come in. You know, we're in charge of setting up that infrastructure and maintaining it and making sure everything's working correctly. That's a good question. Good question. Anybody else have anything else they'd like to ask? Yes?
I see you have an A+, the Network Plus, and the Security Plus.
Yes.
Are those 3 different exams?
They are 3 different exams. CompTIA, the company that offers the A+, they also offer many other tests. Network Plus takes the basics of networking that we teach you here and expands on it. You know, that's really where you become a networking expert. Security Plus takes, you know, basically everything we teach you about software here, about operating systems and how to secure a network, and that takes that to the next level. It's sort of like think of it as if the A+ is the, you know, the entry level. Those are like the more master level exams. And they have others too. They've got them in cloud computing. They've got all sorts of different tests. And that's just one company. That's the thing about IT, is it's the kind of field where, you know, it's not like you're doing this one thing and you're going to do that one thing for the rest of your life. There's many avenues you can take. There's companies like Microsoft have their own certifications for their own products. Cisco has certifications for their own products. So you kind of, you know, what we do here is we really kind of shine a light down all the hallways. We give you the baseline education that you need to get into the industry, and then from there you can decide where you want to go.
The employers usually then have you do more testing?
Some employers do. Some employers will say, you know, we deal basically in Cisco. We want people to be Cisco certified, and some will, you know, pay for you to take courses and get certified in that if that's what they want you to do. It really depends on the employer. Some will say we're looking for somebody who's Cisco certified, and you know, then if that's the field that you're kind of getting into, then that's something you want to apply for. But it's really, you know, it's really up to you where you want to go. You know, do you want to be the kind of person who actually fixes computers all day? Do you want to be the kind of person who's running network lines through buildings? Do you want to be the kind of person who is a systems administrator and, you know, you're at your desk controlling the computers of the entire organization? You know, there's so many things you can do. And there's pretty much a certification for all of them. Yeah. But, you know, some employers will provide you training and some won't. Anybody else? Anybody else have anything to add? Sure. Go right ahead.
Can you come in when you're not in class to work on the computers? Like the
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, yes, that's a great question. Our campus is open. We open at 8:30 in the morning, and Monday through Thursday, we're open till 10 at night. Fridays, we're open 8:30 to 3 p.m. Anytime when you're not in class, you're welcome to come in. You know, you're welcome to come early, you're welcome to stay late. You can stay until we lock the doors. We actually, you know, we've got students here right now. They were in here working. You know, I asked them to go to, I provided them with another room to work in, but they're trying to, you know, work on projects. They're trying to do side projects that they think would just be a fun thing to do and give them experience, and they're going to add them to their portfolios. So yeah, you can come here anytime and work on anything you'd like. Also, our professors are always available for extra help. They're usually here, you know, classes end at 3, but they'll stay till 4 or 5 o'clock if you need to give you a little bit more hands-on, a little bit more time if there's a specific thing that you're struggling with.
Okay. And then my other question is, does this course require prior knowledge of computers?
That is also a good question. This course is designed so that if you have no prior knowledge, or if you're the kind of person who does it as a hobby, or if you know you have done this before and you're just looking for a refresher, it's fine for everybody. We give everybody, we start at a baseline level and build from there. That's why we start with the basics and build on top of it. I know myself, when I came here and took the course, I was kind of an electronics hobbyist. I had done some things, you know, I messed around with computers a little bit and, you know, done some soldering and building things. So I had a little bit of knowledge, and I was able to fill in my gaps. And then there's some people who have never even seen the inside of a computer before, you know, have no idea what the difference between a hard drive and a stick of RAM. They have no idea, and we're going to teach them as well. So it doesn't matter your level of knowledge. Did you have a question as well?
Yeah, what's the class size like?
Class size it varies, usually no more than about 22 to 24 students. We've had some classes can be 8 to 10, some classes can be 19, 20, 22. It all depends on how many people enroll. Right now we've got one class, the day class here is 12 people, the class next door is something like 19 or 20. We have a night class in there right now that's got about 14 or 15 people, so it varies.
Okay.
But it's generally small classes.